bob unanyakua nusu milioni instant. Pia kuna bidhaa za nyumba na biashara za kushindaniwa: smart TV, fridge, cookers, car wash machines, commercial cake mixes, motorbikes, washer and dryers, bells za mitumba, solar panels, tuk-tuks na marutis to be won. Ni rahisi, ingia kwenye paybill 440440 ama 150 account. Cheza na 20 bob to 2000. Changamka, tatua chapa na kazi na Dakar.
Ni sherekia kuihada wega Thaa Ithatu cia utuku gonyetege ni thini wa metha itu ya mohoro kumenyithie maria tuthite na mbere gukorwo tugikuhariria muthia kiritariki 17 mweri wa gatandatu kana mweri wa mugwanja mwaka wa 2026 ni njitagwa muci wa Ndung'u na no korwo kinyitana na ithwe kuria mena wa Facebook GTN TV Digital na kana kuria mena wa YouTube GTN Digital TV. Tukiambiriria thutha wa kuiyukia uhotani wa ithurano nini cia Olkalau county ya Nyandarua, mutongoria wa kiama kia DCP Rigathi Gachagua ni atarorangite mubango uria thirikari irahuthirire muthenya wa ira ikenda kuya kura kuria ningi amiorotete, akiuga mundu umwe ni arakuire girinyaniro-ini icio huku nao 20 maragia na nguraro njuru na mare mathibitari-ini matiganite, na oho akiuga kuri na mbeu njithi maraikirio ngono kana maraikirio ngono na magakinya igoti-ini na kuri na angi matoikaine kuria mari. Rigathi oho akiuga ari na kandi iria Ruto arenda kuhuthira ithurano-ini giokite, akiuga kuri na kiama obete kana gikurungurio mwena wa Murang'a ni umwe wa athiriti ake aria marutithanagia wira nake na hitho undu umwe na kuigirira muhuraniri wa giturwa kia o president kuma gitaru giki niguo kugayania kirima. Mariki witu kuma Olkalau Nyambura wa Mwangi ari na ripoti ino.
Uhotani wa Sami Douglas Kamau Gothota mubunge wa gicigo bunge kia Olkalau county ya Nyandarua wamukiritwo na ngoro imwe ni kiama kia DCP ona gutwika mutongoria wa kiama giki Rigathi Gachagua augite ati mukenu ni uria borithi irahuthirire hinya mukiriku na gucungeria gikuo kia mundu umwe na angi 20 maratigwo makirigita nguraro mathibitari-ini.
That we are shocked that William Ruto sent policemen to kill people, to maim them. The impunity of the government must be named and it must be condemned. Violence was the order of the day. For avoidance of doubt, the violence was perpetrated entirely by the state. photos and videos of masked armed men terrorizing voters are now in public record.
Akiaraniria na andiki a mohoro tauni-ini ya Nyahururu, Rigathi ningĩ nĩonekanĩte kwerekera mũteti ũmwe ũrĩ gatũ kuma kaunti ya Murang'a, akiuga nĩ kũhũthĩrwo nĩ President William Ruto kũgayũkania kĩrĩma, kuonania kũrugũria kĩama na ahũranĩri gĩturwa kĩa ũpresident ica-inĩ ikuhĩ nĩguo kũgayũkania kura cia gũkũ.
As we deal with William Ruto, the fate of William Ruto is the same fate that will befall the traitors of the community.
Rigathi rĩu akiuga ũhotani ũyũ nĩ rũri rwa gĩkuũ gĩa kĩama kĩa UDA gĩtarũ-inĩ gĩa gatagatĩ, kũrĩa eranĩire kĩama gĩkĩ gĩkũigĩrĩra ahũranĩri iturwa matiganĩte thĩinĩ wa kaunti ciothe 47 gĩthurano-inĩ gĩũkĩte.
We are a national party and it is our intention to field candidates in all 47 counties for gubernatorial, senatorial, national assembly and county assembly seats.
Oho mũtongoria ũyũ ũrĩa wahagũrirwo ta deputy president agĩcũnga mũingĩ wa bũrũri mũhera na kuga wa mũhĩngĩcirie ngwatanĩro-inĩ na mũingĩ wa kĩrĩma, ona nĩo maingĩririe thirikari ya Ruto wathani-inĩ gũkũ, akiuga gĩthurano-inĩ gĩũkĩte kĩrĩma kĩraigĩrĩra kura makĩria ya milioni 40.9 na kũiyũkia ũhotani.
I want to admit and acknowledge that I, Rigathi Gachagua, and the people of Mount Kenya are to a huge extent responsible for the mess we are in as a country. We handed this administration nearly half the votes that brought it into power. Our fellow Kenyans, we are sorry. We are keenly aware that we made a fatal mistake and we are all living with its consequences. That being said, we are committed and working hard to correct that situation. William Ruto came to power with 7.1 million votes across the country. Mount Kenya is working hard to mobilize and deliver at least 7.1 million votes in 2027 on our own, so that we can wash away the sin we imposed on the Republic in its entirety.
Igũrũ wa gĩthurano gĩkĩ, Rigathi akiuga Karau ĩrarutire mbica ya marakara marĩa Akenya marĩ namo nĩ thirikari nĩ ũndũ wa kũmahinyĩrĩria, gũkũ akiuga ndarĩ na mwĩhoko na makomishna a kamĩtĩ ya ithurano na mĩhaka bũrũri-inĩ IEBC, kuona marahũthĩrwo nĩ thirikari ta atongoria matarĩ na mũrũgamo.
It can also not be unnoticed that the IEBC have yet to condemn the violence witnessed. Just as they were silent on the bribery and even making excuses for state throughout the electoral period, they have said nothing about the violent attacks on polling stations. While the returning officers, the presiding officers and the clerks did a commendable professional job, the commissioners have proven they cannot be trusted. They could not have been more blatant in showing they are entirely in the state's pocket.
Na handũ-inĩ ha GTN TV kuma Nyahururu kaunti ya Laikipia, rĩakwa nĩ Nyambura wa Mwangi. Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere nĩ atĩ mũtongoria wa kĩama kĩa DCP Rigathi Gachagua nĩoretie mũingĩ wa kĩrĩma gũtiganĩria ambunge na atongoria arĩa marĩ thirikari-inĩ na marekaga kambĩini cia kũhũrana na wendi wa mũingĩ wa Olkalau, akiuga nĩ akunyanĩri a rũrĩrĩ. Rigathi akĩũria aikia a kura kũmahũthĩra atongoria aya kuona nĩo marendire ũrigithathi wa kĩrĩma, gũkũ agĩcokeria Sami Douglas Kamau ngatho na batoni yake kuona maracindanaga na icoka nditũ cia thirikari na maracihagũra. Mũnene wake Kamau Ngotho agĩcokeria mũingĩ wa Olkalau ngatho nĩ kũrũgamana nake ona thengia wa kũreherwo mahaki matarathira maitho-inĩ gũkũ agĩcakaya mwanake ũrĩa ũrakuire mũthenya wa ira, akiuga nĩ mũndũ aroĩ na njĩra ndikĩru kuma marĩ o ciana.
Managed to kill 20 people are in hospital with gunshot wounds and head injuries after being attacked with truncheons by the killer police squad sent by William Ruto. I must say that we are shocked that William Ruto sent policemen to kill people, to maim them, be forgiven by our people. These rogue policemen raped our women, elderly women, middle-aged women and young girls. So far, 68 women have reported to us that they were raped by the hooded
Given this tragedy, there must be accountability. It would be inexcusable not to call out the people responsible for this. It is important for the people of Kenya to know exactly who the architects of this bloodshed be allowed to continue to hide in the shadows. The killer gangs were authorized by the Minister for Goonism and extrajudicial killing in Kenya. These police units operated in Olkalau yesterday. There were 3 groups. One was commanded by Madeira Member of Parliament Eric Wamumbi and his wife Betty Maina, the women rep for Murang'a. The second squad was commanded and taking orders from one Dennis Itubi. The third group was taking orders from Charles Karondo, the board chairman of the Communications Authority. The goons terrorizing the constituencies were coordinated by Nakuru Town East Member of Parliament David Gekaria, Kiambu County Women's Representative Anne Wamuratha, the Nyandarua County Women Representative Faith Gitau, Kiambaa Member of Parliament John Kawanjiku, nominated MP Sabina Chege, Bahati Member of Parliament Irene Joki, and Bere North MP Mr. Wamudhende. The financing of all the violence that took place in Olkalau was coordinated by Kimani Ichung'wa, who was collecting money from William Ruto and giving the money to the teams on the ground. All of it was done under the express authority of William Ruto, who was giving the money and who okayed the attacks on the population and the raping of women, and with the operational support of Kipchumba Murkomen. So when Murkomen promises an investigation into men wielding weapons that only the police has access to, you ask yourself, how stupid does he think Kenyans are? He wants us to believe automatic rifles paraded openly in a constituency packed with 2,000 police officers went unnoticed by security agencies for over 12 hours.
Tugithie na mbere ni ati Sami Waweru Kamau niwe mũmbunge mũthure wa gĩcigo kĩa ũmbunge kĩa Olkalau kaunti-inĩ ya Nyandarua, na Kamau noria ũrarũgamaga na kĩama kĩa DCP arahotanire gĩthurano kĩnini kĩrĩa kĩratabanirio mũthenya wa ira, akihota na kura 35,440 na kuhota muhĩtahĩtanĩri wake wa hakuhĩ wa kĩama kĩa UDA Samuel Mushinanyaga. Na kĩrĩa thutha wa kwanĩrĩrwo, Kamau augĩte gũtigĩrĩra tabarĩra iria ciambĩrĩirio nĩ mũmbunge Kĩaraho nĩ ciakinyanĩria.
The constituency returning officer hereby declares that Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru of ID number 238-76118 has been duly elected as the member of National Assembly for Olkalau constituency in the election held on 16th day of July 2026, signed by myself, Anthony M. Tiraini, the returning officer for this by-election. Congratulations, Mheshimiwa.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, the people of Olkalau. I will serve you diligently with the best of my ability, and I pray God to help me serve you the best that I can. I've always been telling you that has been my prayer to God, that He does not only give me the seat, but also gives me the wisdom to serve you in the best way that you can be represented. I want to also thank the person who led the team that was campaigning for me. Is the party secretary general. I wanted to say His Excellency, but he's not yet His Excellency. Honorable Senator Kafa Medo. Medo has dedicated his time, dedicated his body and spirit. He has put all his life onto this campaign. I want to immensely thank you for that.
There's something that we pursue with the IBC.
get to understand how people are being allowed at the full glare of the cameras to walk around with the AK-47s and shoot just aimlessly. Now I've been just informed that we have lost somebody. It is not what is supposed to happen. Nobody should lose a life because we have an election. We can compete and compete on ideas. There has not been any war here, commissioners, between the people of Olkalau. You have never had UDA supporters fight with DCP supporters here in Olkalau. It has never happened. There are only goons who are being brought from outside that come up to beat people from both parties. So therefore, when we heard that the election was to be postponed because there is violence, we felt taken aback because the violence was not between the people of Olkalau. We must ensure that we guarantee.
Twithi na mbere nĩ atĩ kĩama kĩrĩa kĩrathana kĩa United Democratic Alliance kana UDA nĩ kĩyumĩrĩtie na kwagĩra kĩene riboti cia atĩ uge wakĩo nĩ ũcokete na thĩ. Ndũmĩrĩri ĩrĩa ĩrekereirio nĩ kĩama gĩkĩ yugĩte ũhotani wa kĩama kĩa DCP gĩthurano-inĩ kĩa mũthĩ wa ira Olkalau gĩtiramenyenya na kĩrĩa marekĩrĩra kwa ihinda rĩrĩ nĩ gĩthurano kĩa mwaka ũkĩte.
Thank you so much, the people of Olkalau. I will serve you diligently.
Maumirira ma gĩthurano kĩnini kĩa Olkalau harĩ kĩama kĩa DCP gĩtumũrĩte peji ya ũteti wa bũrũri. Thutha wa kũhotwo na njĩra nene gĩthurano-inĩ gĩkĩ, kĩama kĩa UDA nĩkĩyumĩrĩtie gwĩtetera.
But the people of Olkalau have spoken, and we respect their free will to choose the leader that they so desire. And we will expect their free will to also choose the path of their politics.
Mwandĩki mũnene wa kĩama gĩkĩ Hassan Omar akĩambĩrĩria na gũtũgĩria ũhotani wa kĩama kĩa DCP ithurano-inĩ icio.
Their free political will to choose a leader of their choice. And in that very regard, therefore, the UDA party, on my behalf and on behalf of the party leadership, which wishes to congratulate Mr. Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru, aka Ngotho, for the triumphant victory yesterday in the Olkalau by-elections.
Hamwe na ũguo Omar akiuga kĩrĩa omekĩrĩire kwa ihinda rĩrĩ nĩ gĩthurano kĩnene gĩũkĩte kĩa mwaka wa 2027 na ũguo ũhotani wa DCP mũthĩ wa ira gũtirĩ ũndũ ũramenyenya.
It's competitive, and unlike other parties that map out this nation based on its tribal dynamics, like the DCP and WIPA and others that do not participate in various elections because they are strongholds, they are not traditional strongholds. This particular party, UDA, will not leave out or map out or zone out any part of the country to our competitors. We will participate everywhere.
UDA ndĩtigithĩirie hau ikiuga maumĩrĩra maya ma Olkalau nĩmakũmĩteithia harĩ mathomo matiganĩte na oho gũthiĩ na mbere na gũcemania na mũingĩ guothe bũrũri-inĩ.
Just let it be known to all and sundry, the president is not giving up, the party is not giving up on whether be it Mount Kenya West or East or any part of this country, and we shall continue this political representation and participation, and we shall compete in every corner of this country in the next general elections.
Hamwe na ũguo Omar agĩtarĩria ũma wa atĩ President William Ruto nĩakayũkĩte na rĩake rĩrĩa wathani gĩthurano-inĩ ciũkĩte.
The UDA has not only invested with that respect to the political investment demonstrated in Olkalau and Nyandarua generally. In reciprocity, the president has assigned over 9-10 cabinet secretaries to the region. The bulk of the permanent secretaries from this region, in this government, are from the region called Mount Kenya. The architecture of the government will then change fundamentally based on the broad-based partnership. That is the nature of politics. But as at the moment, no part of this country will be left out. Even as we win next election, no part will ever be left out. We do not say that we are competing for power to oppress anyone or to take away from anyone or to put to a second fiddle any part of this country. This government has decided that its policy is inclusivity. It shall move on with inclusivity notwithstanding. The president has made it clear, even as we are preparing for 2027, we do not serve only those who vote for us. We serve all Kenyans fairly under the solemn oath of office.
Hadi ni GTN TV retwa riakwa ni Snyder Ishege.
Nĩngatho Snyder wa Ishege nĩ ũndũ wa riboti ĩyo. Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere, atongoria kuma irathĩro rĩa bũrũri nĩ mathiĩte na mbere kũria mũtongoria wa bũrũri William Ruto ũgacagũra mũnini wake kuma gĩcigo kĩu gĩa bũrũri. Maya macũngĩrĩirio nĩ maumĩrĩra ma ithurano nini iria irahanĩkire mwena wa Olkalau, kuona mũhũranĩri wa gĩturwa kĩu na kĩama kĩa UDA nĩarahotirwo nĩ mũhũranĩri wakĩo ũrĩa nĩ wa kĩama kĩa DCP.
Thutha wa maumĩrĩra ma gĩthurano kĩnene kĩrĩa kĩrahanĩkire mũthĩ wa ira gĩcigo-inĩ mbunge kĩa Olkalau, kũrĩa mũhũranĩri wa gĩturwa kĩu na tigiti wa DCP araiyũkirie hotani, rĩu atongoria a irathĩro rĩa bũrũri nĩ morĩtie mũtongoria wa bũrũri gũgacagũra mũnini wake kuma mwena ũcio wa Western. Magĩtongoria nĩ mũteithĩrĩria kĩũmbe wa mũtongoria wa bũrũri nĩwe Faruk Kibet, makĩaria marĩ gĩcigo-inĩ mbunge gĩa Kadunyi hĩndĩ ya kũhũra njeki atwarithia nduthi. Atongoria maugĩte atĩ maumĩrĩra ma Olkalau nĩ kĩonania kĩa atĩ Ruto abatie kwĩgiritania mũno na mwena wa Western, makĩria kũrĩ gĩcigo kĩa gatagatĩ wa bũrũri.
Mnataka nani? Sisi ambao tunakuja hapa, mnataka sisi tunaleta maendeleo mashinani? Wakora waende, wale wanahubiri ukabila, ambieni ama washindwe ama wasishindwe. Hebu nione tena kwa mkono.
Atongoria no mathiĩte na mbere na kũhũrĩra ndebe mũtongoria wa bũrũri mbere ya gĩthurano kĩa mwaka tũrorete, kiuga atĩ maũndũ ma ũthii wa na mbere marĩa ekĩte kuma rĩrĩa aiyũkirie wathani nĩ kĩonereria kĩnene kĩa atĩ nĩ abatie itĩna rĩngĩ rĩa wathani.
Na tusemi tutam bure. Wacha niwaeleze mbona sisi tunasema tutam. Sisi tunasema tutam kwa sababu huyu William Ruto ambaye ndio rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, yeye amewezesha na amehakikisha kuna usawa Kenya hii. Kuna watu wengine mali ilikuwa inaenda kwao, barabara zilikuwa zinajengwa kwao peke yake, mashule yalikuwa yanajengwa kwao, stima ilikuwa inawekwa kwao, lakini William Ruto yeye amekuja amesema lazima tuwe na usawa. Sisi tuna macho na tunaona, tuna masikio na tunasikia. Tumeona ile kazi William Ruto amefanya na tutampatia tutam, si ndio?
Oho atongoria nĩ morĩtie mwena wa mũng'ethanĩro gwĩtĩkĩra maumĩrĩra marĩa magatangathwo nĩ kamĩtĩ ya ithurano na mĩhaka ya IEBC hĩndĩ ya ithurano cia mwaka ũkĩte, o ta ũrĩa mwena wa thirikari ũretĩkĩria maumĩrĩra ma Olkalau.
Wanataka kuchukua ile maendeleo ambayo tumeweza kupata warudishe kule. Na wale watu wameangaliwa ni sisi watu wa mkoa Magharibi. Na mimi naambia vijana wetu, muache kutumiwa vibaya na watu ambao walitugandamiza, watu waliotudharau, watu waliotunyima maendeleo. Leo hii ndio wanasema wanatembea na nyinyi. Na ile kitu wanataka warudi wachukue uongozi, pesa za nchi tena waziondoe katika mkoa wetu na sehemu zingine za Kenya. Na ndio nasema leo hii yule ambaye ni mkombozi wa tatu wa Jamhuri ya Kenya ni William Samoei Ruto.
Irifotera GTN TV jitagwo Jeff Mwangi.
Riboti ikamba gũtuĩka mweke twambĩtĩkirie ro hanini njakorwo ngĩcokereria na mangĩ maingĩ.
Bas, tetoniweyo, rĩu nduka ĩrĩa ĩthingithĩtie nduka iria ingĩ ciothe bũrũri mũgima ĩrĩa ĩkwendagĩria thimũ, laptops, electronics, furnitures na decors nĩyo Golden Wing. Nĩtũkĩte na wathi mwerũ na mũrurumo mũnene ma. Nĩtũramenyithia customers aitũ nĩ ũndũ wa kũgacĩrithia ũtungata witũ. Rĩu nĩtwandandũkĩte na tũgathama kuma nyũmba-inĩ ya Prestige tũgathamĩra nyũmba-inĩ ya Nyeri Shopping Complex kũng'ethera Maru A barabara-inĩ ya Kimathi. Shera ũmũthĩ ũgũre thimũ iria wĩriragĩria ta Samsung, Vivo, Infinix, Tecno, Oppo, Itel, Realme, harĩ ingĩ nyingĩ na bei bacĩrĩre. Wĩ ũrabatara thimũ ũrĩhage pore pore, wĩ mũrũmbũiye. TV nginya cia lipa mdogo mdogo tũrĩ nacio. Cookers, washing machines, fridges ndũngĩcietigithia gũkũ. Aruti a wĩra aitũ nao ndũngĩmetigithia, na no twĩkaga delivery bũrũri mũgima. Kwa ũhoro makĩria hũra thimũ 0724 210 609. Golden Wing, quality in every purchase.
Hatua chapa na daka. Win times 5,000 your bet every 20 minutes. Ukicheza na 20 bob unavuna 100,000. Ukiwekelea 40 bob unakamata 200,000. 100 bob unanyakua nusu milioni instant. Pia kuna bidhaa za nyumba na biashara za kushindaniwa. Smart TV, fridge, cookers, car wash machines, commercial cake mixes, motorbikes, washer and dryers, bells za mitumba, solar panels, tuk-tuks na marutis to be won. Ni rahisi. Ingia kwenye paybill 440 ama 150 account. Cheza na 20 bob to 2,000. Changamka, tatua chapa na kazi na daka.
In a world where everything depends on connections, you need a partner you can trust. Welcome to FTL, FaithWorks Technologies Limited. We provide high-speed fiber internet designed for speed, stability, and reliability. For businesses, our BPO and customer experience solutions help you operate efficiently and serve your clients better. And with our ICT support and tech services, you are always covered when it matters most. We proudly serve Othaya Town, Gasami, Iriaine, and the Othaya Boys area. Visit us at Center Point Plaza, 3rd floor, or you can call 0783 282 011 or 0723 565 571. FTL, FaithWorks Technologies Limited, a world of possibilities.
Nitwacokereria na tugithii na mbere ni ati Mũtongoria wa bũrũri Ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto nĩarĩtie a Kenya kũregana na gwĩthemana na ũteti wa ngayũkano, akĩmoria kwaga gwĩtĩkĩra ithurano gũthingithia thayũ wa bũrũri. Akĩaria hĩndĩ ya gĩikaro na atongoria kuma kaunti ya Bungoma thingira-inĩ wa iregi Nairobi, President augĩte gĩthurano gĩtibatiĩ gũkorwo ĩrĩ ũhoro wa gĩkuũ kana muoyo, rĩu akĩũria mũingĩ wa bũrũri kũregana na atongoria arĩa marĩ na muoroto wa kũgayania bũrũri na mĩthingi ya ũkabira.
Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Nyinyi mko tayari? Na msikuwe na wasiwasi. Relax. Hii siasa sisi ndio mafundi wa hii kitu. Hii siasa tunajua kuitengeneza siasa vizuri. Hapa mbele sasa kiwanja itakuwa wazi. Tutakutana kwa kiwanja. Yes. Ama namna gani? Yes, tutakutana kwa kiwanja hapa. Ndio tukubaliane nani yako na sera. Nani yako na track record. Nani yako na mpango. Wananchi wataamua. Si namna hiyo? Ile kitu mimi nauliza wananchi wote wa taifa letu la Kenya, tudumishe umoja. Kwa sababu baada ya uchaguzi Kenya ni yetu sisi zote. Hatutaki maneno ati mpaka tunaamini ya kwamba uchaguzi inakuwa life and death ama inakuwa yani kufa kupona. Hapana. Kutakuwa na Kenya baada ya uchaguzi. Na lazima tuishi kama ndugu moja, watu wa taifa moja. So we must do that together. Na msikubali watu ambao wanataka kutugawanya kwa misingi ya kabila. Hawa ni wapande hii, hawa ni wapande ile, hawa hawafai, hawa wako na shares, hawa hawana shares. Hiyo ni siasa ya ujinga. Ama namna gani? Na ndio mimi nauliza viongozi wote, hata yule mbunge amechaguliwa jana kule Olkalao. Sasa tumechaguliwa, sasa tuende kazi. Kila kiongozi atahesabiwa kazi yake wakati ukifika. Si ndio? Kila kiongozi atahesabiwa kazi yake. Wananchi wako na akili, wanajua. Kila kiongozi lazima ukuwe na track record, lazima ukuwe na maono, lazima ukuwe na mpango. Ndio tushirikiane sisi wote tuhakikisha kwamba tunabadilisha taifa letu la Kenya. Ya muhimu ni kuhakikisha kwamba wale wametuchagua maisha yao inabadilika. Tusiweke siasa, vitina, sarakasi, ukabila, chuki. Wananchi wakishaamua, sisi wote tunatembea pamoja, kwa sababu tunataka, lengo letu kama viongozi ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba maendeleo inapatikana, Kenya inabadilika, maisha ya wananchi inabadilika na taifa letu linasonga mbele. That is our commitment as leaders. Bungoma, tumeelewa?
Mutongoria wa kiama kia PLP Martha Karua ni atogeretie muingi wa gicigo kia obunge kia Olkalao kumana na uria mareyumiririe kwa uingi guthura Sami Ngotho wa kiama kia DCP, akiuga ni kionereria ati muingi wa gatagati ga bururi ni ureganite na utongoria wa President William Ruto. Akiaria mwena wa Kabare gicigo kaunti ya Kirinyaga, Karua oretie a Kenya kuyukia muhiano wa Olkalao na gutigire kugitira kura ciao guku nake muhuraniri wa giturwa kia ugavana Peter Dabiri akiuria kamiti ya IEBC kureka muingi utwe matua mao. Njuguna wa Kamoshe ari na ripoti ino.
Thutha wa kiama kia DCP kuyukia hotani wa giturwa kia obunge kia Olkalao muthe wa ira, mutongoria wa kiama gia PLP Martha Karua ni atogeretie muingi wa gicigo kiu kumana na matua mao. Akiaria mwena wa Kabare gicigo kaunti ya Kirinyaga, Karua ugite muingi wa Olkalao ndonetigira kuhahithio ni thirikari ende maratuire matua mao na kugia na murugamo.
But so far I commend residents of Olkalao. They are holding their own.
Karua akiuria Kenya kugitira kura ciao kuona kamiti ya ithurano na mihaka ya IEBC ya kunyitanira na thirikari hari kugarura itua ria Kenya.
Wananchi tujue we are on our own, tujipange. We will have to force the election to be free and fair, the general election.
Oho ni ekirire nganja mirutire ya wira ya kamiti ya ithurano, akiuga no nginya gukorwo na utheri na uma, guko akiuga no nginya a Kenya maheo kihoto kiao ni IEBC hatari kuingirirwo ni thirikari o riri amenereirie utheri wa nyanake hari guthararia ithurano.
Hii Electoral Commission imedhibitisha kwa yale yote inaonekana Olkalao ya kwamba hawako tayari kupatia Kenya a free and fair elections. The things they are doing in a by-election, as citizens, we will do better and stop them in the general election.
Karua oho ni akumithitie jama ya kugeria kuhahura nyumba cia mohoro guku akienda andiki a mohoro guthii na mbere kumemerekia matari na guoya.
I urge the press to continue with their brave work of covering even what is supposed to be hidden. Democracy dies in darkness. They don't want the press because they want to do things in darkness.
Hado-ini ha GTN TV kuma mwena wa gicigo kaunti ya Kirinyaga, ritwa riakwa ni Njuguna wa Kamoshe.
Ngatho ni undu wa ripoti yo. Tukithii na mbere ni ati mwaho wa Linda Mwananchi magitongorio ni Senator wa Nairobi Edwin Sifuna ni matogeretie mutugo wa ithurano nini cia Olkalao, makiuga aikia a kura ni maregete uhenereria wa kebesha na kuguoyohithio niguo kunyita itemi riao kuringana na gatiba. Atongoria Nairobi maugite ni meharirie kurutithania wira na atongoria angi ngwataniro-ini ya mung'ethaniro kumba ngwataniro numu ukeheria President William Ruto githurano-ini kinene kia mwaka wa 2027.
Shillings will not count What will count is our stand with the people. And for this, I want to say that Kalau has shown us that bribery, violence would not contribute to the conduct of the elections in 2027.
Let me also join the Governor Orengo in congratulating the people of Kalau. The people of Kalau have shown us that it doesn't matter what the regime throws at the people, be it goodies, be it intimidation, be it violence, the people in their supreme power will be the final say in the elections even in 2027. And the fact that the government has been vanquished quite well in Kalau does not mean that we absolve the IEBC of their dereliction of duty, because we still want to see accountability. All those people who are using government resources and bribing voters openly, we wish to see action being taken against those people. So IEBC should not think that just because the government has been shellacked there, despite of everything that they did, we still want accountability, because we don't want a repeat of those issues or those sorts of campaigns in 2027 or indeed in any other elections that we will have in this country. So
first is to say that I thank the people of Kalau in Nyandarua County for the decision that they made. Congratulations to Honorable Sami Godho. Also congratulations to Wamunyora.
I believe this is the coalition of the willing. And this team has decided that we need a better country. We want a country that follows the rule of law, a country that can feed itself, a country that will stop the corruption, a country that stops favoritism and many, many other issues, which make my brother Sifuna say that we need to fix the software.
Tukimurika ripoti ingine ati itemine ria kunyitirira andu aria mena mawathe gwataniro iria inyitagirira andu a mawathe bururi-ini iria ikurikanite ta National Father for the Disabled of Kenya ni nyitithanitie thirikari cia matura na andu a wendi mwega kunyitana na guteithiriria hari kunyitirira mathukuru maria mena andu mena mawathe. Gwataniro eno yugete kigina kiria ikoragwo nakio ni kinini gia kunyitirira andu aria mena mawathe na matingigomania guteithiriria andu aya kuona kigina kiao ni gikunderu. Ndiki witu Amos Kamenyi ari na ripoti eno.
Makiaria mwena wa Murirajas Kahuro County ya Murang'a makiruguri nyumba ya ukomo mwikirigitwa gwataniro ugite makoretwo makihoya uteithio kundu kwingi no ende kigina kiao ni gikunderu na njira nene.
Unfortunately, because of limited resources, we are only able to assist 2,500 per annum, and it is our wish to extend that if we get the resources.
Murugamiri munene wa thukuru ya Murirajas Rehabilitation Center akiga nyumba ne ya ukomo ni ukore yake uni thukuru-ini uyu.
We made an application to them, they assessed and they accepted our application. They initiated the project, they funded it up to completion. Now we are very happy that we have a new dormitory for our girls. We are currently we are having a charge of the girls' dormitory, but now we can see that that one is a problem solved thanks to the NFDK. So we are very happy today that we have commissioned a dormitory, and we would like to thank the NFDK for doing that project for us.
Mwino wa kesifu wa itura rĩrĩa Murirajas agĩthingata aciari arĩa mena ciana ciĩna mawathe matige kũcihithaga ciana ici na gũtigĩrĩra nĩ matwarwo mathukuru-inĩ kũmatha ũgĩ.
Kila mtoto ako na haki yake. Kwa hivyo ningeomba wale wako na watoto walemavu kwa nyumba, tafadhali enda kwa hiyo institution muongee na wale walimu wale wako hapo, wanaweza kusaidia watoto. Tumeona ile maneno mengi wamekuwa wakifanya kama saloon, building, entertainment. Na pia ni vizuri mzazi ajue Kuficha hiyo mtoto kwa nyumba ni kuvunja sheria, sababu kuko na sheria imepitishwa ya haki ya hao watoto. So obilatu ni wananchi wote kutoka nchi yote wakuja kwenye hii institution watembee ili tusaidie watoto wetu.
Hadaine ha GTN TV kuma kautini ya Murang'a, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Amos.
Ngatho Amos Kamenyi ndo wa riboti yo. Tukimulika riboti ingine ati igongona rĩa mathiko ma Patrick Muriuki kuma itora-inĩ rĩa Kibirigwe kaunti-inĩ ya Kirinyaga rĩgũkorwo nĩrĩo igongona rĩrĩa rĩanatabanio kwa ihinda inini, kuna harĩ ndagĩka 20 Njogu nĩ egũthikĩtwo. O ni kumana na ngucanio ya migunda uria athikitwo, kuna ona agithikwo yuma bara na nditumurano gatagate ga family igiri imekeraga athikwo mugunda-ini wao.
Nĩ nditimurano ĩrĩa yeyumirie igongona-inĩ rĩa mathiko ma Patrick Muriuki itura-inĩ rĩa Kibirigwe kaunti-inĩ ya Kirinyaga, family igiri ikĩrũĩra harĩa egũhurũkio kumana na ngucanio ya mugunda. Muthi wa ira family no ereja irima ria kumuthika no mathaini ma kiroko makorire rithikitwo na rikahandwo muramba wa irigo na haria mathikire magaikara thiini makiuga Muriuki de kuhurukio mugunda-ini wao.
Huseni ri no mokire tondu Huseni uyu ugwitwo Huseni wa Sumani ri okire arugite irima-ini na uga patide guthiko.
Wazazi wake wakafariki kabla hajaelewana, akakuwa bado amekaa hapa. Sasa sasa amekufa, maana ndugu zake wanataka kumzika hapa. Tunawaambia hapana, endeni mkamzike kwa shamba ya baba yake. Wanasema hapana, lazima watamzika hapa. Sasa ndio OCS amekuwa hapa na chief. Wamewaambia kama mwenye shamba atake muziki hapa, endeni kotini mtafute order.
Meharĩrĩria mothe ma kumuhurukia ni mekurekereire irio ikarugwo ona ite iria igubangitwo cia ageni citigirwo theri, nake mutungatĩri wa igongona rĩrĩ acoka gwĩthara na kumatiganĩria.
Aya marauga gutiguthikana gũkũ rĩ nĩ tũcũwe twa Hussein Njogu Day.
Wanasema watazika hapa na nguvu, sisi tupende tusipende. Tumefukuzwa kwetu na tunaambiwa kwetu mtu mwingine atachukua na atajigaia na nguvu.
OCS na chief alikuja. Na aliposoma barua, yeye alisema tusikizane. Yes. Tuongee tusikizane. Hata chief hivyo ndo amesema.
Wakakatalia kwa shimo.
Na huyu Hussein alienda na kakatalia kwa shimo.
Watu wakasirika.
Si ndio watu wakasirika na katalia kwa shimo kwa nini?
Bara igithiaga na mbere irima rirathikũrio na ihinda-inĩ rĩa ndagĩka 20 Muriuki nĩ arathikĩtwo.
Kwa amesema hakutazikano, shamba ni yao. Na huyu ndugu yangu ako na over 40 years hapa.
Watu wakasirika.
Hata baba mkubwa huyo Hussein Njogu Day anajua Muriuki yuko hapa na Muriuki ameketia share ya baba yake.
Watu wamekasirika.
Na kwa sababu alikuwa still huyu Muriuki alikuwa kikao kuna huyo baba mkubwa mzee Hussein. Kwa sababu hata huyu ile kaburi mnaona pale, huyo msana nataka kiziko huko na ni wa Muriuki, baba yangu huyo mkubwa alikuwa hai na mkewe alikuwa hai. Ona ciana ici ciario ho na ginya brothers ario aya maithe mario moyo na tutionie mukete kugiria mwana
mugunda uyu uria ni wa family ukoretwo na ngucanio gatagati ga family ici.
Baba yangu anaitwa Osman Day, ambaye kwamba babake alikuwa anaitwa Hussein Njogu Day, ambaye kwamba ndio mwenye hii shamba. Hapa ni kwetu. Baba yangu alizaliwa hapa, lakini tumelelewa Majengo. Huyu jamaa ambaye kwamba amekufa anazikwa hapa, alitukana babake. Babake akamwambia hampati mahali ya kulala. Babu yangu akamwambia aje kuja ulale hapa. Mkielewana na wazazi wako utarudi nyumbani.
Handũ-inĩ ya GTN TV kuma kaunti-inĩ ya Kirinyaga, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Njuguna wa Kamũcĩ.
Nĩ ngatho Njuguna wa Kamũcĩ nĩ ũndũ wa riboti ĩyo, na riboti ĩyo nĩ ĩrakorwo ĩgĩtĩkĩrĩra gaturumo mũtamburũko witũ wa mohoro thaa ithatũ. Nĩ ngatho kũrĩ othe makinyanĩria ũmemerekia ũyũ, niĩ ngĩkwendithĩria ũtukũ mwega. Niĩ njĩtagwo wa mũciĩ wa Ndung'u.